Let's crush your to-do list with this new system that has changed my life. Welcome back, and hi if you are new here. My name is Trina and it is so nice to meet you. And if you are a fellow mom just trying to survive, make sure you click that subscribe button, because here on my channel I'm trying to figure out ways to hack simplifying motherhood so we can get more done and enjoy our free time with our kids. So one of the first things that we can do to get more free time back is to really get organized with our time. Now, if you're anything like me, your to-do list literally runs like pages and pages long, right? So before I came up with this system, I was constantly spending more time rewriting this to-do list than actually checking things off of my to-do list. I found when Sunday came around to create that next week's to-do list, half of the last week's list was coming over to the next week as well. And that's until I incorporated two things here: the Simplified Planner and also Trello, which is a software that I'm going to show you how to use. It's absolutely free to get started, but by incorporating the two of these tools, it has literally changed my life, and I get my to-do list done usually by Thursday. So I'm actually going to put the camera above me and show you how I plan out my entire month in my Simplified Planner, and then how that trickles into my Trello. You ready? So first things first, you're going to need a writing utensil, and this is the writing utensil that I use. I keep it pretty simple. It's just a black pen, the Precise V5 by Pilot. I don't like to color code. I'm a busy mom. I got lots to do, and so I just use this pen. Another pen that I have used as well is these La Pens. They have a little bit more of a felt tip marker tip. If you can see here, they're a little bit more of a marker tip, whereas the Pilot pens are more of a gel type pen look. So that's basically what I use. I stick to this guy most of the time. I don't have the time to fancy things up. What I do use to make things a little bit easier are these flag stickers from Simplified, and also the dot stickers. I do have the stickers from Cultivate What Matters, but honestly, again, I only usually have a few hours to schedule, if that, my month, maybe a couple minutes. And so I keep things simple with this, and then I'm going to show you how I color code with the dots. I also have some washi tape from Simplified Planner that I like to block off chunks of time. So you'll see in March, I am traveling to the Altitude Summit. So I have that full month, that full week blocked off so that I know. The next thing that I do is I write in birthdays. So I already have the birthdays in here. I wrote these down when I first got my Simplified Planner. When I started to set it up, I already went ahead and wrote the birthdays. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull out my Google Calendar. I'm going to go to March. And this is kind of where I set things in that I can write in here right off the bat. I just like to go week by week to see, what is coming up? What do I need to write down? I think I am volunteering for preschool on the 5th. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. And for family things, I use this sticker. So I'm going to flag the 5th for that. And since I have that there, I'm going to actually flip to that day as well and flag it, so that when I'm planning my week, I know that it's there. Yeah, and I spelled that wrong. Not the best speller. All right, I don't have any other major engagements planned, so I'm gonna look at here. I'm gonna write down in my notes section some of my goals that I have for March. Now, one goal, if you saw my yearly goals or goals I'm setting, is to have one family bucket item list. So I'm gonna write in here a bucket list item idea. And for March, I'm thinking possibly Sky Zone, where we can go jump on the trampoline. Then I am going to see which Fridays that my husband has off, so that I could potentially stick that in here. So since he has off these two, I'm going to see if we can schedule Sky Zone on the 8th. And I'm going to jump over here to do a reminder that I want to do Sky Zone on the 8th. So it's back here. Sky Zone reminder. All right, so then that way I know that I want to remind myself, we got to talk about that, see if it's possible to hit that up on the 8th. I also have a client where I do monthly reports for this full week, so I'm going to go grab some washi tape and block this off so that I know not to schedule anything, because this week is going to be pretty hectic for me. And look, I generally don't have time to do a lot of this planning, so I keep things really simple. I'm just going monthly. And I am also going to grab my calendar for the days that I know I have client calls. So I am going to use the this teal color to mark when I have client calls, and I see that I have one on the 11th. And I'm not going to write the name down. I'm just going to put as many stickers as I have client calls just to have a general idea. Again, I get more detailed in the daily. So I have a client call here. I also have one here. My calendar is blocked on Google for this week because I am digging into monthly reports. So that's why I will have no calls, because my calendar is blocked. I got another call on the 18th. All right, that looks good. Then the last thing I'm going to do is use this darker color. So I manage some of my clients' YouTube channels. So I am going to mark when I have his calls so that I know to save those and write those down as well. So it looks like March 14th, I have one of his calls, and on the 20th. Now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pink dot to have a weekly cleaning routine. So whether that is, you know, cleaning like the kitchen as in the stove and the microwave, or it's cleaning baseboards, or it's cleaning the bathrooms, I'm going to go ahead and do one of those larger cleaning tasks one day of the week. So I'm going to use this, and let's say, well, this is going to be a cleaning day because it's going to be a birthday party there. So let me just go ahead and put these on each day I'm more than likely going to clean, and what I'm going to clean that day. This is going to be the whole house. And then probably on the 9th, I'm going to focus on, since it's spring, we're going to be needing to do some spring cleaning. I'm going to do baseboards. I did just clean the kitchen stuff, so I won't need to do that soon. I'll probably do kitchen here. Here, I'm probably going to clean out the kids' closet because we'll be moving into spring things, hopefully, and needing to get rid of some of the winter stuff. So, and by the end of the month, I'll probably want to dig into my closet. So we'll do master. So these are just things that I don't do every single week. Every single week, you know, I'm doing laundry, I'm cleaning toilets, I'm vacuuming, but these are some other projects that I need to do that week just to remind me. And I'm telling you, this is as fancy as I get. Once I have this, I will go in and dig a little deeper into each day. If you want to see how I plan my week on Sundays, I can do that video as well. One other thing that I'll add over here are my goals. When I get closer to March, I will use my Power Sheets and dump my Power Sheets goals in here as well, so I can see where these start to filter through. Then once I have everything done in my Simplified Planner, I don't always carry it with me everywhere that I go, so I like to use Trello. I mean, I have lots of different boards over here for Trello, but this is basically my week board. And so what I do is I like to have a monthly review right here, and it's broken down each week. So this week card stays all the time, and then I can just add cards in so that I know when that week comes up, I can easily move this. Okay, this is Monday, March 11th, so I know I need to do that. And I also have a client call that day. And then I can move this over here as I go through the week. It's really super simple like that. So let's see, what I have left is down here on week 4, I want to add a card, traveling to Alt. And I'm going to pop that down here on week 4. I forgot to add the date. So it's going to be March. I'm going to save that. Then I'm doing March 25th. Speaking at Alt. Pop that down here. And then March 27th. I am traveling home from Alt. And I just move that card right here. And again, this just gives me a really super simple overview electronically that I can then move over here. And then my husband can jump in here if he needs to. We also share our Google Calendar as well. So he can see what I have going on that day. Is it going to be a busy day? Does he know not to call me that day or text me because I'm filming? It just gives everybody a good overview of what's going on in that day. It keeps me super organized. I know waking up every single morning what I need to work on to get done what I need to get done. So do you think this is a process you could start using, or do you have a planner that you love too much? Let me know down in the comments what you think about this process, and make sure you click that video that's on your screen right now to learn how I set up my Simplified Planner. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in that next video. Bye.